new bonus time in Get Your Dream Job Now, and that's followed next by a dip into the Royal London A&E casebook for trauma. Estupendo.
Sooner or later, all of us will face a job interview. And for every person that gets the job, 10 others will be left still desperately seeking one. But help is at hand. As a business psychologist, Dr. Rob Yeung really understands the rules of the interview game and believes that he can polish even the worst person to make them shine at interviews.
There is no chemistry at all. The air is practically frosty in there.
Today, he'll be scrutinising 3 real candidates who are all competing for one real job. But which one will prove so dismal that they qualify for Rob's no-nonsense training? Fancy a job where you can take home 70 grand a year and on top of that earn free holidays abroad or even get hold of the keys to a brand new luxury car? If you've got the gift of the gab and great people skills, then maybe the fast-growing world of recruitment is for you. Based in Milton Keynes, Active Resourcing are an established recruitment consultancy looking for new blood.
What we're looking for in a candidate is someone who's got, pizzazz, energy, enthusiasm, and clearly a desire to succeed.
But to land this job, you've really got to know how to play the interview game. As professional recruiters, these guys interview candidates day in, day out. And they have seen it all. It's interview day at the company's headquarters. And whilst our 2 interviewers will be aiming to identify the cream of the crop, Rob's hiding away in a neighbouring room on the lookout for the worst candidate for him to work with.
Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
Time for the first interviewee.
I'm Rob. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Paul, nice to meet you. How you doing?
I'm
Help yourself to a seat. Thanks very much indeed for coming to see us today. Throughout today, we'll sort of talk through a few different scenarios.
Did I just see him yawn? What kind of impression does that create? Yawning in the first minute of an interview? Dole!
What I'd like to do is just do a bit of a role play. You're calling from the agency, I'm answering my phone at home.
Okay, what name am I using again, sorry?
Well, you can use your own name.
Oh, there we go then, yeah.
No, that's absolutely fine.
That's
okay.
fine. No, I mean for you because I've forgotten your name, kind of.
My name's Paul.
Okay, admitting that you've forgotten the name of the interviewer, not the greatest of admissions to make.
I think you spelt your name wrong on your CV.
Have I? Oh, please don't tell me that.
Unless it's a triple D.
This is really mortifying. To spell your own name wrong. In any industry, they're looking for people who are good with detail.
Hi, Ashley.
Hello, yes.
How you doing?
Hello.
Now for number 2.
Paul, nice to meet you. What do you know about Active Resourcing?
It seems as though you're a very young and innovative company. Nobody has particular job titles because, as I say, everyone is here to do a job. We're all here for the same reason.
She's really done her homework, she understands the business, and she's able to quote specific information back to them. So already, she's put herself into a starring position.
In terms of gut instinct, what's your gut instinct telling you about being here so far in the half an hour you spent with us?
It's good, definitely. You've built very well presented young chaps.
Thanks very much.
You seem to know what you're talking about.
Young, there's a definite tick for that.
This interview has gone from good to great, so she's now flattering the interviewers. She's just bantering with them. They are getting a sense of what it would be like to work with her. She's professional, but at the same time she can be human and fun, and that's the perfect combination.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hiya.
The final candidate now enters the firing line.
Hiya.
Yeah, what do you think have been your biggest failures in your life?
Biggest failures? I'm not sure, I suppose maybe...
This is a great example, or terrible for her, of a candidate who is starting everything she says with a long pause, a breath, and then a long
What do you think is your biggest personal success in your life?
Well, recently I completed the 26-mile marathon around London, and it was very hard. It took 9.5 hours.
Doing a 26-mile marathon, now that's impressive, that's a major achievement, but it's delivered in such a lifeless manner that its impact is just lost on these interviewers.
It was a very nice building, everyone seems very...
It's decision time. Not surprisingly, it's candidate number 2 who's called back for a second interview. And although the first candidate couldn't even spell his own name, there was still one interviewee who was even worse.
What's special about you?
24-year-old Cheryl Burns.
I think it went all right. I just have to wait and see, I think.
Obviously, within our industry, you know, a big part of our role is meeting candidates who we're going to supply to clients. We have to make a judgment call on that person pretty quickly. You know, so we've got a reasonable amount of experience of you can see through things sometimes. You can see, yeah, they're a bit flat, they're nervous, but you can see potential. Unfortunately, with Cheryl, it wasn't a nerves thing. She just doesn't really have much to offer.
But Rob believes that no one is beyond his help, even Cheryl, and that in just 3 days he can transform her, but only if she's prepared to make some major changes.
I think one of the really important things we need to do is have a look at the video of what the interviewers thought of you.
Okay.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
I think she probably struggles a little bit with self-belief. For me, there was no sort of wow factor. There was no, this is why I'm the best and this is why you're going to give me the job. What we do need is that bit of pizzazz, that bit of oomph and that bit of something special. She just doesn't sell herself at all, unfortunately.
So, a lot of comments there from the interviewers. How does that make you feel?
I do find it difficult to sell myself because I find it quite embarrassing. When I get nervous, maybe I come across as a bit hard, maybe sometimes. And I've been told before that if people don't